I think it might be a good idea to contact Serana if you haven't already. Is she aware of what's going on?
No. Actually, she isn't. She won't be an option for aid, unfortunately.
Why? What happened? Did she decide to hole up in that castle and stay? Maybe she decided to stick with the Dawn Guard.
No, my friend, she's dead. I had to kill her.
You had to kill her. What happened? Did she decide to go the same route her father was planning to? Are we going to have to worry about vampires now, in addition to the thalmor?
No. At least I don't think so. Just drop it, Vorin. We have other things to worry about right now.
Sigurd, clearly something is wrong here. You've been a bit shaky since I came back. What's going on? Is the stress of all this getting to you? There's no shame in admitting to that, you know. I can help you if you'll stop being stubborn and let me.
I can handle this on my own! I've been doing it since I killed you, and I'm not going to burden you with it now!
Sigurd, you're going to tell me what's wrong, and you're going to do it now. I'm not going to abandon you to fight whatever is clearly going on.
That's just it, Vorin. You can't help me with this. No one can. Every minute of every day, I have to fight this, and I have to do it alone. Because if I don't...
Sigurd, the issue. You need to tell me what it is.
It's you. Well, not you, but your other half. He's been in my head since I made the trade for your soul back from the ideal masters of the soul cairn. I had to do it. I had to take him, or I wouldn't have gotten you back. You'd suffered enough.
What do you mean, my other half? Sigurd, friend, don't tell me you did what I think you did. Please.
I had to do it, Vorin. There was no other way. I either take the Sharmot or you would stay dead. You would have done the same for me had our positions been swapped. So I took him, and he's been skulking about in the back of my mind, always waiting, lurking, looking for a chance I never give him. He has no power over me. But Serana, when she offered to make me a vampire, so I could enter the soul cairn, I chose that rather than being partially soul-trapped. I didn't want to risk having to bargain with the ideal masters again. And then we made camp once, and she told me she was having disturbing dreams.
The dreams I sent out all those years ago?
The first 3. Every detail was exact, down to the words themselves. And that was bad enough. She convinced herself it was because of the soul cairn we went on. But the next 2 showed up. She started mentioning seeing the figure in other dreams. Said it was promising her power, if only she would listen. That he would make her the instrument of his glory, or some nonsense like that. And then it got worse. She started breaking out as we were on the final leg of the journey.
Why didn't you say something?
I thought I could handle it myself. And I did. I managed to keep it from expanding on her skin. At least, for a time. I handled it fine. I was worried, since your other half had gone silent. At least, in my head. But we managed to get the bow and defeat her father. But on the way back to the Dawnguard castle...
Sigurd, tell me what happened. Did Serana up and attack you?
Yes, she did. It would have been bad enough in her normal state, but she was.
Tell me before I make you tell me. You know I'll do it.
She'd become an ash zombie, Soren. There was no other choice.